Being an introvert in your coaching business is not a problem, but hiding is. Authority is not something we are born with. It's something we build. And it's not about being the loudest one or the one with the biggest ego that will get the authority, but it's about what you do consistently over time.
Yeah. So in today's episode, we're going to talk everything about how do you get to those 30K months that are desirable, 30,000 euros every month with consistency, but even more important, with predictability, so that we can know that it will come next month and then next month and next month.
As an introverted coach.
I think I have a very different view of this because we're both introverted, but we have very different perspective of like how we express that. That's one thing that makes me excited about having this conversation, because bottom line, 30K per month should be a goal for anyone that wants to build a lifestyle business.
Yeah.
Should anyone that wants what we are working towards, helping people to create, 30K is a part of the goals or the milestones.
Yeah. You're saying we're both introverts, and you're completely right. I started up the coaching business. We have each our stupid stories about trying to avoid to be seen and heard. Because when I started up this business, I literally was in a place where I was Googling or trying to figure out, so how can I do this? How can I build up the business that I want? That would give me the lifestyle I want. But how can I do it without being seen? We're looking for either how can I do this faceless without me being my face on it? So a lot of people are trying to do content with these royal-free pictures you can find online, or just trying to speak a lot, like have a logo type and a brand where you don't need to be there yourself, but you have your logo type and your style, but you never show yourself. So what we're speaking about today is branding. What we learned, both of us, is that, yeah, you can try and hide behind your brand colors or your logo types or all of these pictures you can find out there that everyone else is using, but you will disappear doing that. The difference between building a brand that is a personal brand compared to a business brand, building a personal brand is just 10 times easier, 10 times faster than building a business brand. So those people who are trying to look professional and build up a business without being seen out there on social media, they are just struggling way more than everyone else, because no one connects to your brand. They don't connect to your colors and your fonts and all of that, because your logo type is not that interesting. And if we see the same like stupid pictures, and if you're not building a brand that has authority in the market today, getting to those 30K month, it's going to take a long time if you will ever get there.
My experience started in a business that I ran before this. I wasn't the founder of the business. I was a co-creator or a partner. I invested in the business. I became the business. I became the CEO of the business. But because I had senior partners, I always hid. So when I started my coaching business, so I had already done and learned that it's not going to work if I hide. So I started my coaching business in September 2020. And I was in and out, dabbling, kind of creating good fonts, good colors, really good frameworks.
I'm gonna expose you here, because I remember in the beginning that you were holding back because you said in the beginning, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna give online courses and have a website. You were really hiding.
That was before I committed on a coaching business, because I ran a coaching business before, and I decided when I got out of that, I don't want to do coaching that way anymore. I decided to invest together with you $50,000. In a coach that was supposed to help us. I made that decision after realizing that what I want to do is help other coaches to run a proper coaching business. I had 5 clients that I acquired through this process. One of them paid me 20 euros a month on a payment plan for a 3K program. So he was going to pay until he died. Another one paid 500 euros up front, and then he was supposed to pay me when he earned money. Then I had 2 people paying in full. So that gave me some bank. And then I had one person who was also on, like, paid nothing up front and then was supposed to pay me when she earned money. that was the way I handled my business for September, October, November, December. In December, I reached out to our then coach and said, I'm out. He said, is there any reason why you can't do an event with these people? Invite them in, meet them online. And I said, no, but I knew that I was afraid. I was holding back.
Yeah.
In January, I hired a virtual assistant, and everything that I did was about connecting with people. I wanted to connect with as many as possible, as fast as possible. That was our job. She was in my Facebook profile, and we were just building relationships, just taking care of people, just caring about people. February 1st, 2021, I did an event. A week later, I had made 37,000 euros in sales. So when we're getting all the insights of how to do it and the important parts of doing it, which I already knew because I had run events for 10 years before that. So I just took care of people. Today, our business is different. Today, we're not doing monthly events. Today, we're not investing a lot of time in those heavy stuff, but we're also way past those 30K months. So, we're on a different level. But a thing that I understood from that point is that I need to be the one that people connect to. I need to be the one that stands up for the idea of my business. I need to be the face of the business. And I need to stay true to that commitment and help people. Money wasn't important for me. Money was the sign that I got that allowed me to understand that I was doing the right things. And that first year, I made €1 million. We joined businesses together, 1st of January 2022, and we made €2.5 million that year.
Yeah.
But it was the foundation, and it was me deciding, stepping out of that bubble.
I literally had a chat with someone who's been building a program since January, and we're recording this in August. You still haven't launched it?
Yeah, of course.
Because that's a great place to hide.
It keeps fueling the dream without moving closer to the dream.
Yeah, you can keep telling yourself, I'm building my
I'm
business.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, I'm actually working on my business.
I'm a business owner. I have a business. So if anyone asks what you do for a living, you're not going to tell them what you do 9 to 5. You're going to say, I have a business. I'm a coach. I do this.
Yeah.
It's important for you to realize and understand that now is when you need to take a deeper step into the business. Yeah. Committing to the people that's on the other side of your client acquisition.
Yeah. If you are stuck somewhere between 5 and 10K and you want to get to 30K, you should probably not be spending all of your time building funnels and systems behind the scenes.
You should probably do everything but that.
Yeah.
Because it isn't important. And I want to say with my backstory, I want to emphasize one of your superpowers. Because I had super, super nice looking documents. I had really nice videos. I had an intro. I had an outro. I had all of the different things that looked really nice.
I remember how long time you spent creating the perfect intro outro
and I
video.
had 5 clients, December 2020. At the same time, you had very ugly frameworks. They were effective, but it was a blue font in the kind of logo type kind of thing. And then it was a blank sheet of white paper with black text. Yeah. And then there was some small stuff on it, maybe. It was literally created in maybe 1/10 of what I spent on my frameworks.
Because I'm an introvert, but I'm not a perfectionist.
Yeah.
Being an introvert and a perfectionist is a huge problem. The first step is definitely commit to, I'm going to do the freaking work, and stop believing you're doing the freaking work when you're doing stuff that is not bringing clients, because you're not getting to 30K a month without getting clients.
Yeah, no.
It's not happening overnight. It's something that happens now. Okay, so what do you want? Do you want a funnel? Do you want clients? What's your outcome? Well, I want clients. Great. Stop building on that funnel and go out and get some clients then.
Yeah. If you're stuck between 5 and 10K, now it's time to do the right things, and which the rest of the episode is going to be all about, doing the marketing that produces the outcomes that you desire. It's not going to be as long for you to get to those 30Ks as you believe. It's not going to happen overnight.
No, and it's not the same things you need to do as to get to the 5K. You can get there by just, to 5K a month, it's
you can dabble around.
You can dabble around. Now we need to put in some systems, and we need to build up the brand more clear to grow to the next phase without needing to hustle harder.
Yeah. And have the right price point, have the right approach to the program, the right way to deliver. We need to figure that out. And the benefit of us having worked with more than 6,000 coaches has been that we've learned a lot of what not to do and what to do.
Yeah.
One of the easiest things that I think is going to help a lot of people is raise your prices. if you have a price point, depending on industry, depending on if you go business to business or if you go business to consumer, business to business could be up to 5K, 6K, 7K. That's fine. But business to consumer, if you don't have a price point that is above 2K for your program, then you need to fix that.
Yeah.
Because 2K is the first milestone. Have a 2K program. When you're comfortable with that, raise it to 2,500, then 3,000. And then we're talking about 3,000 euros per program, per client equals 10 clients a month equals 30,000 euros a month. But there is another leverage of it. And that is when you have a 3K program and people are going through that, getting great outcomes, loving your coaching, what they want is how and what would it look like for me to continue working with you? And then it's to get them in on a deeper commitment, getting the opportunity to work with you for a longer time. And then we can add a program that might scare you, but 10,000 euros or maybe 7,000 euros. Yeah. And then we're talking 3 clients that pays you 7,000 euros. Yeah. And then 3 clients that pays you 3,000 euros. And then all of a sudden you're on 30K with 6 clients. And then we can develop that further.
And getting to that point, a big part of that is your branding, because that your authority, how great are you at building authority? And how can you do that when you're introvert? And if you don't really feel like being seen and you don't have a huge ego and you really don't like to speak loudly, can we go into some steps on how to build up your authority online in your branding when you don't feel like being online, really?
And I think the first most obvious step in order to start building that authority is designing what kind of life you want to help your clients build, but your version of that.
Yeah.
So design what is the life that I want to live. Start displaying who are you naturally at your core, because people are going to follow you. People are going to pair up with you because they see who you are. So one of the things that I believe is a big obstacle for people when it comes to building authority when being introverted is that they believe they need to put on an act and be someone that they don't like being.
Yeah. So if we just turn that into what does that look like for you? It's like be authentically you and show who you authentically are. Building authority is not about screaming loud. It's not about having a bigger ego and talking faster. It's about being naturally you, whatever that looks like.
Step number 1 of building authority is starting with making sure that you display your lifestyle the way it actually is and the way that you've designed it.
Yeah, and I want to add a sentence to that.
Please.
Because if you're living a really boring lifestyle,
upgrade your lifestyle.
Upgrade your lifestyle.
So there is a keyword in what I said, the way that you've designed it.
Yes.
So design it in a way that's kind of fun.
Yes.
And
like,
happy.
Because
and
like a part of building authority is have something your ideal avatar are aspiring for. What do they want in their life? Lead them somewhere so they can see that's what I want as well in my lifestyle. Make sure you live that lifestyle.
Yeah.
And do that. Step number 2 is definitely what helped me a lot is you need to stop comparing yourself because there will always be those out there that look so cool. They speak the right words and they look the right way and they are just having that amazing energy and it's really hard to compare with. They just come a little bit further than you. And if you start comparing with them, you also believe that, oh, I'm not right. I need to be that person and just be okay owning the place you're at right now.
Yeah.
And be okay that you'll be somewhere else. The first video I ever made in my marketing, it was awful. And I showed it to our clients last year, I think. I thought it was pretty good at that time. Today, it looks like, oh my God, it's really embarrassing if I was doing that. Do what the best you can with what you got and you'll become better.
Authenticity is something people can connect to and relate to.
Yeah.
I can't compare to you as Sunny. I can't look at you and compare myself to you and then wish or believe or try to be more like you are. It's a dead man's race. I am only going to bury myself doing that because I'm going to be less of myself. I'm not going to be happy. We're still about to be married. We're a couple. We're engaged. We live together. We work together. We do everything together. Your problems are my problems, all of it. But we're 2 very, very different individuals. And that is our biggest strength.
Yeah.
If our clients looked at us the same way, we wouldn't be nearly as valuable for them as we are right now being 2 very different people. Number 3, have an opinion and speak your mind. Yeah. And not just have an opinion, have a conviction.
Yeah.
invest in your opinions, not necessarily any opinions.
Within what you do,
Yeah.
what do you stand for? What do you stand against? And speak it up.
Yeah.
Own that.
Yes.
That's what you believe.
Yes.
Don't just try to fit in and say the things so you don't hurt anyone, or everyone needs to like me. No one needs to like you, but you'll need to attract the right people who align with you, which means that how would they know if you don't say what you believe?
Yeah.
So number 4, show client results. If you're a fitness coach, show before and after pictures. If you're a business coach like us, show where your clients were when you met them and where they are now. Show results. You need to brag. And I know a lot of introverts don't like bragging about the results. So you are creating results in hidden. So no one knows how great results you are, because a lot of introverts believe that, but I don't want to be a brag. But you need to remember that bragging or showing client results is not about you. It's about, first of all, you can celebrate your audience or your clients who are creating amazing results. But what it's really about is proving or helping people who are the ideal avatar who wants to get the same result. Help them to aspire to, that's possible for someone else. Because this is what we call proof content. It's like having your audience start believing themselves. Start believing it's actually possible. Start believing, okay, there is a way for me to do it. It's not about you bragging. That's just your ego believing it's about you. But like showcasing client results is not about you. It's about those who follow, for them to trust that it's possible for them.
Yes.
So all in all, get over yourself. Get out there. If you want to build to your 30,000 a month, you can't keep talking to yourself about, should I do this, and overthinking, should I do it or should I not do it? You need to have a clear system for what content you're doing, and you just need to do it, because we both got to the other side of that. Even as an introvert, you can grow your business easy, but you need to do it even though it feels uncomfortable in the beginning.
Absolutely. It's not as hard as you believe. And to really wrap this up, if you want some more deep dive training in how to be able to achieve this and accomplish this for yourself, building your business from between 5 and 10K up to 30K, then take our free training below and implement it in your business and start getting those results that you actually started your business to create.
Yeah.
If you like this episode, then push that like button, make sure that you subscribe, and then we'll see you in a new episode next Wednesday.
See you soon.
See you.